Blizzard Entertainment's Overwatch is finally out and seems poised to usher in a new hero shooter craze. Despite the game's key elements revolving around team play and comms, but with its multiplayer-only focus, Overwatch has fairly deep lore to it. This was made obvious through the various short films, comics, and graphic novels that served to highlight all the heroes we had come to love. How do all these pieces fit together though? The story of Overwatch started with the robots, known as Omnics. Man created the Omnics, but it didn't take long for the Omniums, the robot manufacturing plants, to go crazy and ultimately produce machines opposed to humanity's well-being. The world needed heroes, and thus did the United Nations form Overwatch to help with this Omnic crisis. The original team consisted of only 5 members: Jack Morrison, aka Soldier 76, Gabriel Rees, aka Reaper, Torbjorn Lindholm, Reinhard Wilhelm, Anna Amari, and Liao, who's currently unknown. With Overwatch and other forces around the world fighting back against the Omnium, it didn't take long for the world to know peace once more. Morrison would become strike commander of Overwatch and its figurehead, while Rees, the former leader, would head up Blackwatch, the organization's designated covert ops squad. Tension between the two enhanced soldiers was prevalent throughout, but it never reached a boiling point. Not right away, at least. Throughout the years, Overwatch would expand from a simple team to an organization of heroes. Elena Oxton would join as Tracer, a pilot who gained teleportation powers in an accident, Jesse McCree, a former outlaw turned Blackwatch operative, Winston, a peaceful guerrilla, Genji Shimada, a former mob hero who was now a cyborg after being left for dead by his brother Hanzo, and many more. As a result, the group would expand its operations around the globe, fighting to maintain the peace. The world had seen some devastating effects during the Omnic crisis though, leading to occurrences like Mecha, an initiative by South Korea to combat sea robots with the help of pro gamers, particularly StarCraft champ Hana Diva Song. Siberia, India, and Australia suffered the most during the crisis. More importantly, Omnics were now fighting for their freedom and faced subjugation in most corners of the world. Criminal outfits like Talon, which employed the assassin Widowmaker, and the Deadlock gang would emerge over time, and it wasn't long before Overwatch eventually faced questioning for its overall success. Things only escalated further when the Australian Liberation Front destroyed the continent's Omnic and triggered a nuclear explosion, devastating it completely and converting it into a Mad Max-style wasteland. Overwatch's failures caused the UN to investigate shutting it down and instilling the Patriots Act to make operations by the organization illegal. It would be the final confrontation between Morrison and Rees that would trigger Overwatch's dissolution. The two fought and seemingly died in an explosion at the base, leaving the group rudderless. Overwatch was subsequently dissolved. Its heroes went on as you'd expect. Anna Amari's daughter Fariha, aka Farah, served in the Egyptian security forces trying to make a name for herself. Most heroes would become mercenaries. Soldier 76 and Reaper would emerge eventually, each with their own agendas and ties to the past. One fateful day, Reaper's attack on an unsuspecting Winston would finally trigger the recall for Overwatch. What happens next in a world that needs heroes and is seemingly beset by new tragedies every day? Time will tell, and Blizzard isn't running out of ideas for its animated shorts. It already has Season 2 in the works and other plans for furthering the story. Whether the rise and fall of Overwatch leading to its return is your fancy or not while completing matches, there's no denying the rich backstory pervading these lovable characters. What are your thoughts on Overwatch at this point? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.